It's Charlotte and Bella here, and I hope you had a good Christmas festive season and Happy New Year 2018. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Doctor Who first ever Doctor Who New Year's Day special. It was the right move for the show, I think, definitely, to actually move from having a Christmas special to a New Year's Day special. We won't be getting a full series of Doctor Who in 2019, we will be getting a full series in 2020, that's what I'm led to believe. So this episode is called Resolution, and it's a great title because it resolves the whole series, the whole of series 11 of Doctor Who that we've just watched. This is a great one because you had the nice slow burning build. We had the great resolution and reconciliation of Graham, Ryan, and Aaron. Aaron being Ryan's dad. That was nicely sorted, and obviously the passing of Grace, because that's still a big cloud over the whole of the relationships going on. That was nicely resolved. I'm going to put a spoiler warning out there. I wanted to deal with that in a separate thing. The start of this episode was really good. It reminded me of the X-Files in how slow it was, and it built up gradually. It was quite interesting how we got that blurb at the beginning, like, we have separated this strange alien creature in 3 different areas. Blah 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 blah. I was like, get on with it. That was a tad annoying. Introductory and ending blurb, always annoying. But then we had that nice sequence with that couple, sort of like, what about that New Year's kiss? I'm liking the fact that it was a woman that got taken hostage by a squid, what we know as a Dalek squiddy thing. That was awesome. It was interesting how we learned about a new type of Dalek, the Scout, with its special abilities. I'm loving the fact that it streamlined itself, made itself out of Sheffield steel. I'm loving the fact that when it picked up its weapon, you had that, I've got my arm back, I'm going to kill people. It's so awesome. Very nice and slow. I'm loving the fact that it was a purposely slim Dalek. I noticed that it was very streamlined. Oh, I love the tank, like when its Dalek bumps pulled back and it had extra rockets to shoot out. A bit disappointing that it didn't actually stop the bullets from hitting it, like previous Daleks have done, where they've like heated them up and they've just melted. But this one was quite good because it flew. The Daleks first flew in the 1980s in the episode Remembrance of the Dalek. Check it out, it's an awesome classic episode. So yes, overall I'm going to give this episode a nice 5 out of 5. I thought it was well constructed, well plotted, and actually it was so nice. I love in the new 13th Doctor's nice rainbow scarf. So cute. Very nice. I'm loving the fact that the Doctor was like, had to remember like certain aspects of the Daleks because obviously new regeneration, not seen them for a while. I'm loving the fact that they actually saved the Daleks for this. Like, Dalek episodes should be really well written, but what I would like to see, and I know that this is something that has annoyed a lot of people, is the fact that we've focused on one Dalek. We've had Rusty, we've had that other Dalek that in the episode with Rose when she touched it in the 9th Doctor to wake it up. And now we've had this reconnaissance scout Dalek. It would be nice to actually have like a gang of maybe like 5 or 6 Daleks, and they have a plan and they carry it out and we have to discover the plan. That's a tip for maybe 2020. Have a, just like something like that. Maybe they could bring back the Cult of Skara, because I actually found them quite interesting with their like little plan. But yeah, but a nice slow build with it, like slow build. And maybe we could go back with some classic grey. Renegade Dalek grey, or maybe some like blue. Yeah, I know everything's about the Dalek colour, but I did like the junkyard chic Dalek. I thought it was really nice, streamlined. Cough, cough. Stephen Moffat's Dalek paradigm sucks. Insert. Even when they painted the metallic blue and red, it still sucked. Sucked. The shape. Yeah, everything is about Dalek design. This Dalek actually had really good design. I like the fact his little ping pong ball lamps lit up, and I like the fact that he had red like inside his actual shape. That was cool. And I like the fact he got destroyed. Well, I'm liking the fact that the tank got destroyed by a microwave / oven. That was a really cool feature. I did like that. And then the squid was sneaky, because we've not actually seen like what the Daleks can do in squid form, because normally they're just sort of like squiddy and blobby, like blobby brains with tentacles that can't do very much. But this was actually quite good, that and they explained it because it had enhanced abilities. I'm liking the fact that it was a woman because that made the Dalek tank. So it was like very much like how Doctor in the first episode, 13th Doctor, made her new sonic screwdriver out of Sheffield steel, which shows the industry and references the place of Sheffield in the Industrial Revolution and the prevalence of Sheffield steel and how popular it was. I'm liking the fact they had the Doctor make her sonic screwdriver, and then you had the Dalek make its tank. Lovely juxtaposition of that. Yes, it was a very, very well thought out and well calculated episode. Punched all the right buttons. I particularly liked the bit where all the Wi-Fi went down, and they were like, "There's no signal on my phone. There's no signal on my laptop. There's no signal on my tablet. Not even Netflix." And Mum tries to tell you, and she's like, "No." And then they were like, "What are we going to do? I guess we'll have to have a conversation." And they were like, "What's that?" said the children. Such a good episode. And then they were like, "Well, the Daleks have turned all the Wi-Fi off. That's monstrous." Highly funny. Yes, I did enjoy that episode. And I like the fact that it actually allowed the other characters into the TARDIS. Did you notice on the steps that you had High Gallifreyan written on within the TARDIS going up? That was a new feature that we've seen. I'm loving the fact that these features of the inside of the TARDIS are actually being slowly discovered. That's quite cool. But what I am slightly I like and I don't like is the fact that they'll see like a lovely fireworks display and we'll see a little bit of it and then we'll swing in and it'll be all about the relationships and the talking, which is what it should be. It shouldn't be all about, watching CGI visuals, because as we know from the recent Cough Cough Watership Down remake in CGI, sometimes it's not the best thing to go with. I will be doing a review of the new Watership Down very soon, but I'm focusing on Doctor Who at the moment because it was really good. But I will be doing a review, and sometimes you can have a really, really good piece of CGI, but it's just a view, and then we're moving on to the next thing. So do the audience need to see it or just glimpse it and then crack on with the conversations? I've noticed that this series, the 11th series of Doctor Who, has been all about interpersonal relationships and how they work or not. I'm loving the fact that Doctor said, who brought the microwave / oven? It's like, yes, I like you. It makes up for the deficits in your parenting skills. Yes, love it. So yes, I give this episode a 5 out of 5. It was funny. It was quick. The writing was, everything was on pace. It had a nice slow X-Files build of like what's going on, and we had to track it. And then the Dalek Garlic was able to stop the Doctor from tracking them and find out. And then it was just like shooting with its like what do we call it when it's not attached to the tank? Gun, I guess. Yeah, it's the Dalek's gun. Anyway, moving swiftly on. Yeah, what do we call it when a Dalek uses a person like that? Because there have been instances of Daleks using people at the pig slaves in David Tennant's era, and historically there have been instances where the Daleks have been able to control humans, very much like the Cybermen have been able to control humans. Obviously, the Cybermen will convert them, but that's interesting. Yeah. Hopefully, in season 12 of the new era of Doctor Who, we will see some Cybermen. I would like that. I like the fact that we just had one Dalek in this episode, but I really would like to see a gang of 6 or a gang of 5 have a plan and have a slow build, maybe a 2-part episode. Satisfactory that would be. Yep. So I enjoyed this episode. I thought Jodie Whittaker was really good. Yaz was actually really good. She actually had a use. She was escorting people, off the site. Like, yes, we're putting it under quarantine. We'll still keep in contact. I like the fact that they kept in contact with them and let them know because they wanted to know if they were safe or not. That was interesting. The fact that the Doctor and her team are now investing more in the people that they're working with when they have an incident, even if they do leave them behind at the end. So, yes, that's my mother yelling, the joys. I'm doing a review! I'm doing a review for YouTube, Mum! Yeah, anyway, so I'm going to give it 5 out of 5. It was a good episode. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know what you thought about it in the comments below. Bye! Mothers.